Alrighty, y'all, so just getting the day started. It's actually 4:30 a.m. So this is unfiltered, uncut footage. As you can see, still in my Woody pajamas. And up this early because for a while I've been kind of looking for ways to like add another hour or two back to my day. And kind of did like some soul searching, so to speak. And this is the best way to basically do that. Wake up, an hour and a half, 2 hours earlier just to knock out shipping. So I don't have to kind of worry about that burden during the day. And for my family and I, that's worked out pretty good. Allows us to kind of stay on track, allows us to kind of keep the main thing. And so got like 22 orders going out. So I actually pulled them last night, so it allows me to just come upstairs, get them packed, get them shipped out, and get the day off and running. Alrighty, y'all, so like I was saying in the intro, have like 22 orders going out. And part of the reason why I'm waking up at 4:30 so early, usually don't wake up till like 5:45 or so, like almost an hour and a half earlier. Really just more for like family reasons. Like usually we go to dinner like right after shipping, because I used to do all of my shipping in the evening. But the problem with that is it's like a lot of times, like if it runs long, causes us to be super late for dinner, and it'll be summer here before you know it. And so usually once the kids wake up from nap, we would go outside to play. And if shipping's running super long, that's just going to create like a hindrance for that, because the kids like me to be done with work so I can go outside and play with them. And so this is going to allow us to be able to do that. The primary reason why I left my job in April of 2015 and got into entrepreneurship was to really be a family man and be an active dad. Didn't have an active dad growing up, and so I wanted to have like a flexible schedule that would allow me to just kind of be in the trenches. I mean, that was just my personal goal, and so that's what I wanted to do, and so this allows me to do that. And so I'm not going to run through all of this stuff because I don't want to lose like the reason why I actually woke up at 4:30. Don't want to get lost in the weeds up here, because I still got to get this stuff shipped and go downstairs and meet my wife at like 6 o'clock for our devotion. Still got to get the dog changed, and we also do like a workout like right before I leave. And so got like these Adidas right here. Held on to these for, it's probably over a year, and they finally sold for I believe like $15 or so. So probably not the greatest sale right here. Got like some Nike Sunray sandals. Believe these sold for like $15 or so. 25 plus shipping on these Nikes. Same thing on these right here, 25 plus shipping. And then on these Nike snow boots right here, held on to these for a long time too, like those Adidas. And I think they finally sold for like $15, so glad that they're going to a new home. And then just kind of running through like a couple of the clothing items, like some Lululemon shorts, $17.50 I believe plus shipping. Got like some more Lululemon shorts. I believe these right here for like a men's large. I believe these sold for like $15-20, something like that. You got like some Torrid pants right here. I know these sell like really good for some people, but it's not a brand I think I'm going to continue to pick up, because just haven't really had a ton of luck with it. I believe these only sold for like $12 to $15. So again, I know other people sell it and do pretty well with it, but for me, it just hasn't really worked out too well. And you got just like these Rock Revival jeans right here. I believe these sold for like $20. And then the rest of this stuff in here is just like bread and butter. So you got like $10 to $15 on like these Columbia titanium shorts. Same thing on like this Nike Golf Polo and that Texas Longhorn colorway, $10 to $15. And so got to get all this stuff packed and shipped. And again, waking up this early allows me to kind of get that time back in my schedule, stay on track, and get the day off to a great start. Come on, buddy. Got any specific prayer requests today?
No, I can't say that I do.
Alright. The usual.
Yeah. Hi everyone, and welcome to day 24 in the Iron series, and today it's full body.
Alrighty, y'all, so we're off to the races. Got to drop off all of those packages that I shipped this morning, and then I'm heading to the Goodwill bins afterwards. Alrighty, y'all, so I started going through some of the bins, and after like maybe 7 or 8 bins, I realized that this was going to be really quick work. Not a dang freaking thing in here today. I think I ended up with like, yeah, it's pretty bad, like 4 items. So you got like some Nike, but these are like some Nike Epic training pants. I mean, pretty bread and butter, like probably 20 bucks. And then you got like, it's probably the same woman, 2 of these XL Nike Gym Vintage like complete pants right here. So I mean, those will sell with no problem. And then lastly, it's got like this new attacks FedEx Realm like long sleeve polo. I pick up like work uniform stuff all the time because a lot of people leave it behind, but you can sell this stuff for good money. Just sold like a UPS polo for like 23 bucks or something like that. But I mean, this is how thrifting goes from time to time. You go in hopeful, and this is how it ends up. So not a dang freaking thing in there. I think I ended up with like the FedEx shirt, like I showed you guys inside, the 2 Nike Gym Vintage capris, and then like the Nike training pants right here. And it's probably like my worst day here in a while. It's been kind of up and down here this week, and so this is why I usually come 4 or 5 days, because like you just never know like how the week is going to pan out. I just feel like if you just come once, you may get lucky and get a lot of items, but then like if you take a week or so off, you come back and you don't find anything. So it's just, for me personally, I've just kind of found it hard to get consistent inventory without coming at least like 4 times a week. And so just want to paint a picture, because sometimes this is how reselling is from day to day. Alrighty, y'all, so I got plans to go to some other places to try to find some more items. My wife probably wouldn't even let me back in the house with only 4 items. Just kidding, but want to make a day out of it, and so my plan is to go to the Goodwill bins in Milwaukee. And once you get on 205, keep that out for like 5 miles and exit off. You usually can get there in like 20 to 25 minutes from the airport location from where I just was. So go out there and maybe try to get lucky on some of the rotations. I think it's only like 8:40, so should be there a little bit after 9 o'clock and maybe stay like 30, 45 minutes and kind of see how that pans out. Alrighty, y'all, so just made it to the Goodwill bins in Milwaukee, and like literally when I got on the highway to drive over, I sold a pair of these Nike Mercurial soccer cleats for like 90 bucks plus shipping. Oftentimes, man, like the rewards you get in reselling is based off this avalanche that you build day in and day out with just consistent effort. And I also think it's the Lord saying, calm down, it's gonna be okay. And so the key in here today is going to be getting lucky on some of the rotations. I know like most of the items have probably already been picked through. There probably aren't any carts available as well, so got to take some bags in. But let's go in here and check it out. Alrighty, y'all, so to my surprise, they actually had like 2 available carts when I walked through the door. It was also doing like a live rotation, so I went there first because I figured I have my best opportunity to find like some fresh items there. They pick up like a handful of items. I'm just gonna show you guys real quick. So found these Adidas like fleece joggers right here for women. Looks like these are like a women's extra small, so like a smaller size, but these will eventually move. Also got like some Nike leggings right here. Women's large. And also got like some Champion. These are like some fleece, like sweatpants right here for boys. Just gonna hold these to the side, and then I got like a couple of Nike or Adidas mediums. I'm gonna lock these up with them. Also got like some more Adidas leggings, women's extra small, and also like we're just kind of digging. I'm feeling like some Gymshark like leggings, literally just kind of like hanging out on the side. Nobody touched them. And again, super light. It should be 50 cents, dollar tops. We also got this bread and butter like Adidas t-shirt, probably like $10 on this right here, probably like a 50-cent investment. And then to round it out from that rotation, found like these the Loose Trading Company pants right here for men. Definitely a good brand to sell. So off to a pretty good start so far. I got like 7-8 items. So it looks like you got a pair of these Under Armour shorts in like excellent condition. They almost look brand new. You can see the retail store was trying to get you for $5, and on the surface, this isn't worth anything. You guys are probably like, man, leave that behind, but I've been like lighting this stuff up for like years, making like $20 to $25 on a sale plus shipping. And again, like this only costs like 50 cents. It's easy money if you use that strategy right there. Also, like same thing on these Under Armour fleece pants, Youth Boys XL, and I got young boys, so I know this stuff is expensive. And same strategy, gonna lock this one up with like one or two more for a $20 to $25 sale plus shipping. So it looks like you got like a Nike Golf Thermofit, like a full zip jacket, and this one right here was probably left behind because it has like pattern on it, and people will leave stuff behind for less, and I got a system, literally takes like 2 or 3 minutes to solve that problem. This is like an easy $30 sale right here. Already also done inside of the Goodwill bins in Milwaukee, and I knew I wasn't going to go in there and find like a heist or anything like that, but I was hoping to find like anywhere between like 10 to 15 items, and I think I was able to accomplish that. So once I kind of get home and get things kind of like set up, probably be able to list like somewhere around like 20, maybe 25 items. So a little bit of a lighter listing day, but again, like I said earlier, that's how reselling go on some days. Alrighty, y'all, so I was almost home and I forgot that I would be passing right by the Goodwill out in Happy Valley. And if you've been kind of following my journey from the beginning, you probably remember back in 2021, this was like one of my main thrifting places. But the last few times I've stopped, it's been pretty average. But figure since I'm just passing by, let's go in here and see what they got. Looks like the match the color is like purple. So this is purple right here. So it only costs like $3.50, but that's always on items that you don't want to pick up. Like, this was Nike. I would have grabbed these, but definitely not going to spend almost $4 on Reebok. Got like some of these old school LeBrons right here. $20. You just gotta know it's gonna be a little bit pricier shopping at the retail store, but those aren't really moving for much money and not really in good condition either. A bunch of stains on the suede. Got just a lot of these like bread and butter shoes. I mean, at like $15 at the bins, you would pick this stuff up. Obviously, I mean, for like $2 turn into like 25, 30, but definitely not at that price. $13 on those. So it looks like we have a vintage Happy Valley find right here. A pair of these Nike Vermilions weightlifting shoes. These are like $20, but This is an easy $100 flip. I think the only other size 13 is brand new and it's listed for like almost 200 bucks. And these are selling all the way for well over $100 per shoe. So coming home with me. Alrighty, y'all, so I'm back at home now, and not the greatest day thrifting, but again, that's why I try to thrift somewhere between like 4 to 5 days per week, because I mean, a lot of the other days kind of balances out when you don't have such a good day like today, and still got to take pictures, get items listed. So I'm gonna jump right into that now, and I'll kind of take you guys along with me. Alrighty, y'all, so not a whole lot going on a customer service front, but I did sell in my main store like 5 items while I was out today, and I got 2 other stores and there's some sales over there too, but this is the main store that I'm usually keeping my posts on throughout the day. And so got like this Fanatics jersey that sold from Ross for like 19 or 20 bucks. It's sold for 47 plus shipping. And here are those Nike Mercurial soccer cleats I was telling you guys that sold on the way to Milwaukee. They sold for 90 plus shipping, came from the Goodwill bins, no more than like $2. And sold a pair of Athleta bikini bottoms. Goodwill bins pick up probably like 25 to 50 cents. So for $8.35 plus shipping. Then just got like some Nike kid shoes. Goodwill bins pick up probably less than $1, 15 plus shipping. And lastly, sold a pair of these Nike Air Jordan Retro 5s right here. I was just talking to my friend Nate at the bins today about these shoes right here. He actually passed these over to me, and they sold on the way over to Milwaukee as well for 40 plus shipping. So shout out to Nate and Giovanna. As I was telling you guys when I was out today, this is going to be like a lighter listing day. Usually I list somewhere between like 30 to 50 items. That's just what I'm used to doing. Today it's going to be somewhere between like 20 to 22 items. I think I have like 16 or 17 items here in this stack, and there was also like 4 or 5 items that I washed and they're in the dryer now that I picked up from the bins yesterday. You guys didn't see. So once they're done, I'll add them to this stack right here. So should be somewhere between like 20 to 22 items, which is still a decent amount. You know, I just like to be closer to like 30 on the minimum. And a lot of these items you guys seen today, just kind of real quick, kind of highlight the Adidas leggings, that FedEx brand new polo at like the first outlet that was a big disappointment today, but it's usually always good. So I mean, no harm no foul there, because I'll go tomorrow and be able to find like decent items. It's just kind of how it balances out. I like the Seahawks Nike Super Bowl hoodie for women, and again, a lot of this stuff is what you guys seen. Adidas joggers, the Nike golf jacket, Gymshark, and got like Nike training pants for men, and then a bunch of the Nike gym vintage stuff right here. So I mean, should be able to get this stuff up and listed probably within like a few hours tops. So here are those Romelios all cleaned up. They weren't really dirty though. I mean, it looks like somebody got these to weightlifting, and for whatever reason they didn't make it around to doing that, and they donated them, I guess. But kind of look at the bottoms. These are like in almost brand new condition. So again, you guys see me pick these up at the Goodwill out in Happy Valley. 20 bucks on these, and this is an easy $100 sale eventually. So not too bad right there. Alrighty, y'all, so I got everything pretty much tied up, so now I'm at a point now where I'm just kind of hanging out, taking a nap with my 2 little ones. My wife has our 2 oldest. They're homeschooling, doing their own thing. I usually take the afternoon just to kind of give the two little ones a nap, give my wife the opportunity to kind of have the afternoon off. And I do all of the listening from my phone because it's just easier for me to just kind of hang out here. I'm usually watching like First Take and Undisputed in the afternoons. You sports fans know what I'm talking about. Then afterwards, I just usually finish it off with some old school forensic files. I like true crime shows, and so that normally does the trick for me. And after this right here, after they wake up, only thing I really have to do is just to kind of reset my office to zero, get everything cleaned up and ready for tomorrow. The listings today should only take like no more than like 2 hours tops, so probably have an opportunity to kind of take a nap myself. But I appreciate you guys for coming along with me today. If you got anything out of the video, like it. Consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll catch you guys right back here on the next video.
This might be all that I know. Think it's okay. I've got a long way to grow. At my own pace. Go the long way. No one taught me how to walk, but I figured it out fine.